Hi Sagittarius, welcome. So Sagittarius, this is going to be a reading. I'm going to start with the general spiritual messages, and then we're going to go into the you versus them live reading. My readings are timeless, so I just trust that whenever you find this, that's when it's for you, and let's get into it. So Sagittarius, I felt like the energy was off and popping. That's the best way I could describe it. When I was meditating to prepare for your reading, I almost couldn't even stay in the meditation because I felt antsy almost, like an energy rush or an adrenaline rush, if you will. And I feel like this time frame for you is about like putting things into action, right? And I mean that on a spiritual plane as well as an emotional way and in the physical, right? So I also feel like something that's on your path spiritually, whether it be an experience or a person or a job, is going to have momentum behind it. It may not necessarily be in the February timeframe. When am I recording this? Yes, February. But it definitely will be within the next 3 months, okay? So February, March, April, like April, May. And I've been getting a lot of messages for the collective about Aries season. So, yeah, things may rapidly progress, right? And I feel this to be in a positive way over the next 3 months or so. So, really interesting to get that message. And as I was speaking there, I got a card out, and it was the Knight of Swords, which is quick moving energy, fast communication, news, information coming through. But interestingly enough, in this deck, it talks about drama. So beware of the drama there, Sagittarius. And then you also had the King of Cups, which talks about commitment. And then the Eight of Cups, which talks about departure or moving away from things that no longer serve you. So, wow. Okay. So there's a lot of different things coming through. I felt like, something on your spiritual path was opening up. But then when it comes to relationships or friendships, love, that arena of your life, I feel there to be a bit of possible drama coming through there, possible leaving behind things and people that no longer serve you. Some of you, if there's been a lot of conflict or drama in a friendship or a connection or a relationship, you may actually move away or place distance, okay, from that connection, right? So it's a lot, I feel, coming through, but we're going to get to the heart of it and see what should Sagittarius expect during this time. You have the card of tuning in. And some of you, it's not necessarily about leaving a connection, although I do feel, yes, that's possible. Some of you, it's more so about like leaving the drama out of it, trying to focus on the things that you love about whoever you're connecting with or in a certain relationship versus the things that piss you off or that, get your blood boiling. And that's specific for those of you who don't want to leave a commitment or a relationship, or maybe you're in like a steady union. Then it's more so about like leaving the drama behind, if you will. And sometimes that could be easier said than done. Now you have a very interesting dynamic here. So you might be trying really hard, Sagittarius, to also tune out your own stinking thinking, there's a sense of like being frustrated, overwhelmed, maybe even impatient, or catching yourself getting agitated. It's coming from a place of exhaustion, right? Of not seeing maybe change in a situation or a person or within yourself, maybe even. And then getting kind of stuck there, right? It's also like there's a possibility of making something out of nothing. So be careful about making mountains out of molehills, because I feel like that's really easy to do when we're overstimulated or overexhausted. Especially when the energy is moving really, really fast. And I feel the energy is speeding up, which means you got to keep up with that. And what I mean by that is you got to be on that high vibrating disc, right? And that high vibrating mood, right? In order to keep up with fast moving energy. Because if you're not, and there's a lot going on, and you kind of dip into the lower energies, it's going to sweep you away. It's going to overwhelm you. It's going to exhaust you. And so also that's, by the way, how you can tell, right? Like how in alignment you are and how out of alignment you are by asking yourself, how do I feel? Do I feel energized and enthusiastic, or do I feel like I'm getting my ass kicked by life right now? You know, so that's kind of your barometer, Sagittarius. Sorry for the cuss words, but I feel like you can appreciate it. But let's go a little bit deeper and see what else we have here coming in for my Sagittarius. I also have a song in my head. It is, 'Cause You'll Never Be Alone, Dusk Till Dawn by, what's his name? He's a cutie. I don't remember his name though. Dusk Till Dawn, look it up. 'Cause you'll never be alone. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'm right here. So that song may be of significance for you. You may actually hear it randomly, you know, after this reading or before this reading, or maybe check out the lyrics. I don't know. Take it if it resonates. 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 8 of Swords. What the heck, Sagittarius? You're really in some kind of mind space here. There's something that seems to be weighing pretty heavily on you from the past, and it really, I feel like, is doing a number on your head, you know, and this could feel very exhausting, very overwhelming, and then it just like nothing is changing, nothing is moving, getting frustrated with that. So it's almost like the same exact message that I got earlier. So I feel like there's definitely something weighing on my Sagittarian friends that, you know, you would be better to maybe accept and release in your mind, okay, Sagittarius, or maybe even move away from a situation that seems very intense. And it doesn't have to be forever. It could be temporarily, like leaving an intense situation or mood so that you can realign yourself and get into a better emotional space, and then, you know, try again. But some of you, it's like, yeah, and I'm also getting a lot of pressure. I don't know if you're feeling pressure, you feel like you're under a lot of pressure. There's some sort of time crunch as well going on, but we shall see. There's that song again. 'Cause you'll never be alone. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. 3 of Pentacles. Goodness gracious. Okay, 6 of Swords. And the Page of Swords. Be careful about like getting carried away with something, okay? Don't let your own negative thoughts kind of carry you away, if you will. Or a situation, don't let a situation or a person bring you into a space where you're getting carried away. And that's a very specific word. Because here's the thing, you have the Ace of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, which is, you know, emotional, you know, hold on, emotional, yes, but it's also talking about love and having a sense of love and gratitude for what is going well for you, right? Because these are cooperative components here. It's like there are things that are really working out for you, and I felt like behind the scenes you may not even be aware that there's also something coming, you know, in the next 3 months that I feel you're really going to like, Sagittarius. So it's like keeping your focus and your heart on the things that are going well for you, and not letting yourself get carried away in the drama of something or something from the past that seems to be haunting you. Because the thing is, every time you focus on it, it brings you down, but no progress is made. You know what I mean? So say if it's about a relationship or in a relationship, a lot of times we think if we tell our partners what we don't like about them or criticize them, they will fix it. They will do better, try harder. But most of the time, it actually does the opposite. And to no surprise, right? Like, because who wants to be told? Do you like to be told, right? What's wrong with you? No, of course not. It actually tends to push your partner further away and actually amplifies the what's wrongness within the connection. So how do you get improvement then in a relationship per se? You got to focus on the things that you have in common, the things that are going well in the connection, the things that you really enjoy about this person, and really zhuzh that up in your vibration. Really give that your primary focus. And I promise you, you will see results if you are consistent with that. So for those of you who are having drama or conflict within a connection, right? Whether it be your partner or a friendship or with your parents or whoever, that's the way you get a more positive result. It's not by focusing on the wrongness. It's about finding the rightness on the other side of that and giving that all of your attention, okay? There's something here that I feel you're having difficulty moving away from, but at the same time, like, it's a learning experience. You know what I mean? Like, I got a song phrase. Nobody said it would be easy. Okay. And if this is about a relationship, relationships are not always easy, right? But let's go further and see. You have the card of Judgment. Wow. The Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. The Empress and the Page of Cups. So some of this is also about kind of releasing your own stinking thinking, but also your own judgments, your own criticisms, your own critical thinking, whether that's about another person, like I said earlier, or maybe within yourself, right? It's about reaching for a better thought and allowing yourself to believe in the improvement and not the problem. Right? And some of you, it's just as simple as shifting your focus away from the problem to the improvement that you're seeking. And I just explained how to do that. But I do feel an improvement coming in the situation regardless, especially when it comes to romance and love or relationships. But it takes nurture, it takes caring, it takes patience, it takes open-mindedness. Right? It is encouraging you to keep an open mind. So there might be a slight rift here, Sagittarius, but it's nothing that cannot be, I feel, resolved in a good manner, right? Even if it means walking away or removing yourself from a situation, okay. Whether that be temporary or permanent. It doesn't matter. I mean, that'll be different for each of you, but I feel like there's so many things here to be appreciative of that are literally working in your favor behind the scenes. Some of you getting promotional opportunities or an opportunity to put a plan in action that's on your spiritual path. And like I said, I feel that coming over the next 3 months. But also, you know, this is an opportunity to release something from the past, especially if it's messing with your mind, right? And allow yourself to believe in yourself, to reach for your best self, to be open, right? To new experiences, right? To be open-minded with the people that you love. And love is here for you. Love is here for you. Playful, romantic, friendship, all of that, right? It's here for you. It's ready to be birthed. So, ooh, I love this. Let's see what the guidance has to say, and then we'll go to the you versus them. Card number 7. My thoughts join a powerful swirling vortex of attraction. In the same way that the law of attraction is responding to the thoughts, words, and actions that you are offering here in your physical reality, the law of attraction is also responding powerfully to your vibrational reality. When the law of attraction, the universal manager of all vibrations, responds to the clarity of vibration offered by your expanding inner being, the result is a powerful swirling vortex of attraction, and you must keep up. Excuse me. Woo-wee. All right, so I'm going to leave that there for now. I'm going to clear my energy and clear the cards, and then we're going to go deeper into the you versus them, so stay right there. I'll see you in just a second. Welcome back. All right, Sagittarius, now I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so the roles can be reversed, yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. So let's get into it. Ooh, too many. You have the card of the 10 of Pentacles, and I'll show that to you in just a second. And this person has the 4 of Wands. So your card is talking about support, and this person's card is talking about freedom. So it may be that, you know, that's what you're quite literally looking for, a more supportive partner or a more stable foundation, or maybe you're just in a more stable energy than this person, and it may be that they are more about independence and freedom of choice and all of this. And maybe you can combine the both, right? Because I feel like you can have stability and freedom at the same time, but it requires trust. So we shall see and go a little bit further. Sagittarius, I'm going to look at recent past, and then I'm going to look at how you both think and feel about each other in the now, and then most likely outcome. So, recent past energy for my Sagittarius. What the heck? Sometimes I'll be shuffling forever. I'll get no cards. But do you see like how crazy the cards are today? I'm telling you, it's that fast moving energy I was talking about earlier. Yeah, go back and watch a spiritual reading. Anyways, the Empress, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Wands. So this is your energy in the past. The Hierophant talking about this warm, caring, nurturing type of energy. It also talks about fertility and as well as like the development stage. And then the Knight of Pentacles is slow progress, but progress nonetheless. The Hierophant is talking about, you know, following your moral compass, what feels best and what feels right to you. It also talks about commitments. And then the Queen of Wands, I feel like that's you, whether you're masculine or feminine. This is you tapping into your own power. So, you know, I feel like you're your own powerhouse, Sagittarius. I feel like when I put this card combination together, it's about taking good care of yourself and seeing the progress in your life. And also following what you know is best for you or what you feel is best for you, being the right answer for you. And you know it because it feels good, right? Because it feels good to be in your own power. It feels good to make your own decisions and listen to that higher guidance. So yeah, let's go a bit further though and see recent past or the person that you are connecting with. Knight of Pentacles. Sorry, I thought I stopped recording there for a second. Anyways, the World, the Knight of Pentacles. What else? Ace of Cups. Okay, and the King of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, for your person, at least in the past, I feel them being very stuck on you, infatuated with you, if it's, you know, intimate love. And because look at this depiction, right? Like this Ace of Cups, which is love, has stopped this person in their tracks. So it quite literally could have felt to this person that you stopped them in their tracks, right? Like, and in a love sense, like if this is an intimate connection, it's really a beautiful thing. Like, I feel like this person maybe knew as soon as they met you that you were the one, or that, you know, they felt an instant connection or instant love. If you say been with this person for a long time, I feel like they pause and they consider and they think about you before they make decisions or before they act, or at least in the past they were in that vibe. Because the King of Pentacles is the most loyal king in the deck. King or queen, because it's a general. It's a loyal person, right? Especially when they love. So, nice. Okay, so let's go into then how you're perceiving each other in the now. How does Sagittarius see this person when they think about this person in the now? I saw another card fly out. There's that King of Pentacles. Okay. The Eight of Swords, though. Why? And the Nine of Pentacles. Hold on, let me get the Eight of Swords. Okay. Dang your cards. I'm getting tired of picking them up. It's like you can't sit still. Okay. So, the King of Pentacles. This is showing up in how you see them. Now, some of you are dealing with the Earth sign, but because it's a general, it doesn't have to be. But this is a very down-to-earth, loyal, patient energy, and this is showing up in how you see this person. And yet the Eight of Swords is here, and I wanted to clarify why that was, because this is feeling stressed out. This is feeling, you know, like you're not really even sure what to think. And the clarification was the Five of Cups. This is coming from being completely emotionally drained. And I picked up that there was some sort of emotionally draining situation happening in the spiritual part of the reading. Go check that out. But it's something that is either very repetitive that you think about, or that has a history of repeating. Whether that's internally, like you have a history of bouts of depression, or, you know, thinking back onto the past and then moving away from it and then getting sucked back into it, or, you know, things of that nature. And or within this connection of like something very draining or overwhelming repeating within the connection. Okay. But it also has you reaching for more. It also has you reaching for your best self, you know, or this person may inspire you to do that, even though they may also make you want to pull your hair out. I'm just saying, I don't know. But there does seem to be something emotionally draining going on, so we'll go deeper. How does this person view you? Six of Wands, the Hierophant. Well, they're definitely committed, okay, to the connection or to the friendship or whatever this is. I feel like this person is like willing to put in the work, willing to carry the load, willing to do the work, right? This is showing up in how they view the connection. This is the card of success and recognition, the card of commitment and morals. Then the Three of Wands, you know, being open to change, but it also talks about waiting for a change. And then the Ten of Wands, very sometimes difficult energy, but I feel more so like, because of the way that it's paired with the cards, that because this person is dedicated to seeing success in the connection, that they are open to putting in that work, no matter how difficult the situation, or maybe not even no matter how difficult you can be to deal with. I feel like that was coming from them, not me. So maybe they feel like sometimes you're difficult to deal with, or we all sometimes. You know, or maybe they are. I mean, you know, mirror, mirror. So let's go deeper and see, emotionally speaking, what's going on underneath the surface. How does Sagittarius truly feel about this person? Really, Seven of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. Why the Seven of Swords? Ten of Wands. Okay, this is confusing to me, but we're going to piece it together. So, I'm going to take it card by card. This is not being on the up and up. It's kind of suspicious energy, sneaky energy. This is the soulmate card. This is feeling left out or left out in the cold or alone. Okay, so some of you feel like this person leaves you, I want to say this right. You felt, left out in the cold when it came to dealing with your emotions, you know, as opposed to being supported, right? Or receiving support. It feels to me like an abandonment thing. Not saying like this person abandoned you, but maybe, but it feels that way to me. Like, wow, where was the love when I needed you? Or, and it's weird because it ends on the Knight of Cups, which is the lover, the romance. And there's that card of difficulty again. So I don't know if you're having difficulty managing your emotions in general, or difficulty managing your emotions when it comes to this person, especially if you have abandonment issues, or this person makes you feel like you're alone. Like when things get difficult, they kind of leave you to deal with it yourself. Like they don't show up for you in the way that maybe you want your partner or your friend or whoever this is to show up for you. And then it makes you not trust, right? There's a sense of distrust here. Like, so say then they do show up and they want to be loving and romantic and fun, and it's like, that's all good, right? But deep down in yourself, you don't trust that this is a reliable person, or that they'll be there for you, or something like that. This is complicated. I hope this is making sense to you. So let's see. Wow. How do they feel about Sagittarius then? You know, that's interesting to me, because I actually picked up, at least in the past, that this person is quite a loyal, like a dependable type of person. So how do they feel about Sag? Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups. So I guess, is this a fear that you're having that's not really based or rooted in the reality? Or is this because of an experience you went through, whether in a different relationship or within this connection? I'm not sure. But I'm sure you will know. Like, this person wants to heal things on an emotional level, but trust that there is stress and anxiety here showing up in the emotional space. There's a conflict, a feeling of being pulled in two different directions. This is how this person's feeling. And yet it sparks an aliveness in them, you know, to try harder, do something different. Like, I don't feel like it's deterring this person. It's actually making them want to try harder, especially if you're somewhat detached from them. This is so weird. I'm not sure this is healthy, guys, but hey, what do I know? Relationship dynamics are complicated. It's like a runner chaser thing, or cat mouse, or I don't know. It's like there's a lot of passion here, but sometimes that can result in conflict, and which can result in stress emotionally. But then it's like when one party, whether you or they, detaches, then it's like, oh, wait a second. Let's try again. Let's make it right. Let's not fight. You know what I mean? Like that type of vibe showing up. It's relentless. That's what I feel. There's a relentless energy around it. It's because they feel you're their soulmate. You also felt that. You know, so, and in a weird way, like, even though there's inconsistencies here or ripples in the connection, there is still a sense of dedication to it. Otherwise, why would you keep trying, you know? So let's go into most likely outcomes, which of course can be changed with free will. But let's see what it says. Oh, yeah. Page of Cups. Three of Cups. These cards. Okay, it's stressing me out. Three of Cups, Page of Cups, Seven of Wands, Queen of Cups, Six of Wands. Well, this is a very supportive energy, and it also talks about things coming together, reconciling, reunions, etc. And it's also inviting you again to have an open mind and an open heart. So it's mimicking what I felt in the spiritual reading. And how do you get to that more peaceful, stable place? By blocking out the negatives, you know, focusing on the things that make you feel good. This is also talking about letting go of any perceived misdoings. Sorry, I wanted to get that right. Okay. Like letting go of old shit. That's my way of saying that. And then the Six of Wands. There's success here. So I feel like there's going to be a positive outcome. And, you know, and just like a recognition as well, okay, of your part in this, okay, or your part in this relationship. So let's see this person's most likely outcome. Two of Swords. Oh my goodness. Why? I don't even see what card that was. I feel like I'm being like pranked right now with these cards. Okay, stay on the table. Okay, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands. So I'm gonna take note of this. Okay, Eight of Swords. There's like a lot of energy flowing. I've already said that. And it's kind of frustrating me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like the energy is moving so fast that it's frustrating. The Two of Swords and the Moon. Yeah, you know, sometimes this person lacks clarity. They're not really sure how to feel or what to think. Not really sure if things are going to progress in the way that they want. Sometimes they feel really stuck, okay? But I do feel that the doors of opportunity are opening here. The Eight of Wands is about talking about your feelings, having good conversations, but it also talks about progression and movement forward. So I feel like what will get this situation unstuck is to talk about your feelings, you know, or for this person to talk about their feelings and to listen to you when you talk about yours. And then that providing the answer, the solution, the clarity, right? So I don't know, maybe you have communication problems with this person or different love languages, right? And it's about kind of getting on the same page so that you have like a higher or a better understanding of each other. And that's really the key or the ticket, right, to things then moving forward. So let's see the guidance. Oh, card number 1. My life is about my relationships. You will never find yourself in a point in time when the subject of relationships is not an active part of your now experience. For everything you perceive or notice or know is because of your relationship with something or someone else. Without a comparative experience, you would be unable to perceive or focus any kind of understanding within yourself. Therefore, it is accurate to say that without relationships, you could not exist at all. So bless them all. That's an interesting take, eh? Okay, wow. What intense reading. I'm going to leave it there for now. Zodiac signs that you may be connecting with or have in your own chart. I have Pisces here. I have Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo. Pisces again. Virgo again. Taurus again. Taurus again. And Gemini. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it is a general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future videos. Make sure you subscribe. Also, if you follow me on Facebook, you will get a free daily collective reading. I've been doing it every day. It's been a big hit over there, so make sure you follow me there. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of my Facebook. Also linked below and in the About section. Either way, wishing you the best though, Sagittarius. And until next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.